A Texas man who served in Congress while George H.W. Bush was vice president and president are among those celebrating his life. Political reporter Jack Fink is here in studio with what they have to say. Jack?
Well, Gilma, during a Facebook Live today, we spoke with former Democrat Congressman Martin Frost, who represented North Texas between 1979 through 2004, and Republican Congressman Joe Barton of Ennis, who was retiring in several weeks. Barton was elected in 1984, the same year President Ronald Reagan and then Vice President George H.W. Bush were reelected.
I wouldn't have been elected if it hadn't been for Reagan and Bush at the top of the ticket. Texas was still a Democratic state.
Barton says Vice President Bush and wife Barbara campaigned for him, and he says Mr. Bush helped him win. As for former Congressman Martin Frost, he is president of an association of former members of Congress, and that organization gives annual statesmanship awards to a Democrat and Republican.
We presented that award 4 years ago to President Bush, and we're going to rename that award in his honor and recognizing service to our country. I found him just to be an extraordinarily decent human being.
I've known every president since Jimmy Carter, and I've served with every president since President Reagan. President George H. Bush, who we're honoring today after his death, was the nicest, kindest one.
And Barton says all the presidents were nice, but Bush even more so. Our Facebook Live is still at the top of our CBS DFW Facebook page if you missed it. And coming up at 6, we spoke with a woman who worked at the Reagan-Bush White House, and she shared some incredible stories of behind the scenes with Mr. Bush.
Really looking forward to that, Jack. It's so great to hear all of the memories, but also so great to hear the thing they have in common, which is his kindness. Everybody remembers his kindness.
Everybody says that.
Absolutely. Some very great stories during this somber time for so many people.
Thank you, Jack.